Music expresses that which cannot be put into words and that which cannot remain silent. He never went out without a book under his arm, and he often came back with two. What is love? I have met in the streets a very poor young man who was in love. His hat was old, his coat worn, the water passed through his shoes and the stars through his soul. The power of a glance has been so much abused in love stories, that it has come to be disbelieved in. Few people dare now to say that two beings have fallen in love because they have looked at each other. Yet it is in this way that love begins, and in this way only. Love is like a tree, it grows by itself, roots itself deeply in our being and continues to flourish over a heart in ruin. The inexplicable fact is that the blinder it is, the more tenacious it is. It is never stronger than when it is completely unreasonable. Have courage for the great sorrows of life and patience for the small ones, and when you have laboriously accomplished your daily task, go to sleep in peace. God is awake. Teach the ignorant as much as you can. Society is culpable in not providing a free education for all, and it must answer for the night which it produces. If the soul is left in darkness, sins will be committed. The guilty one is not he who commits the sin, but he who causes the darkness. When love has fused and mingled two beings in a sacred and angelic unity, the secret of life has been discovered. So far as they are concerned, they are no longer anything more than the two boundaries of the same destiny, they are no longer anything but the two wings of the same spirit. Love, soar. Before him he saw two roads, both equally straight, but he did see two, and that terrified him, he who had never in his life known anything but one straight line. And, bitter anguish, these two roads were contradictory. I wanted to see you again, touch you, know who you were, see if I would find you identical with the ideal image of you which had remained with me, and perhaps shatter my dream with the aid of reality. Marius and Cosette were in the dark in regard to each other. They did not speak, they did not bow, they were not acquainted, they saw each other, and, like the stars in the sky separated by millions of leagues, they lived by gazing upon each other. The first symptom of true love in a man is timidity, in a young woman, boldness. This is surprising, and yet nothing is more simple. It is the two sexes tending to approach each other and assuming each the other's qualities.